Hi everyone, I hope you all safe and healthy with your family and friends. In this video we are going to learn about 11th standard accountancy, chapter 5 trial balance exercise sum number 6. The following balances are extracted from the books of Ravichandran on 31st December 2016. Prepare the trial balance. Capital rupees 1,50,000. Capital always creditor. So before we are going to prepare the trial balance, we need to prepare the title and format of the trial balance. The title of the trial balance is in the books of Ravichandran trial balance as on 31/12/2016. That means 12 means December. The trial balance contains 5 columns. The trial balance format contains 5 columns. There are serial number, name of the account, debit balance rupees, credit balance rupees. We prepared the format of the trial balance. Now come to the capital. Capital always creditor. Capital account is always creditor. So 1,50,000 is credit balance. We entered 1,50,000 is on credit balance. Then debtors rupees 22,800. Debtors means assets. Assets increases, we debited the asset account. So debtors 22,800 is entered on debit balance. Then rent received 500 rupees. Rent received is a income or revenue. Income or revenue always goes to credit balance. So rent received 500 is entered on credit balance. Then sales. Listen here. Let me see first left side, then we go to credit. Right side. Bank overdraft rupees 3,100. Bank overdraft is the liability account. Liability account is always credited. So bank overdraft 3,100 rupees is entered on credit balance. Then creditors rupees 5,500. Creditors is they also already given creditor, so creditor is the credit balance. So creditors rupees 5,500 is entered on credit balance. Then premises rupees 1,46,000. Premises is an asset account. Whenever asset increases, we debited the asset account. So premises rupees 1,46,000 is entered on debit balance. Then opening stock rupees 10,000. Stock is comes under asset account. Whenever asset account increases, we debited the asset account. So opening stock 10,000 rupees is debited on debit balance, is entered on debit balance. Then purchases rupees 45,000. Purchases is an expenses. All expenses are debited. So purchases rupees 45,000 is entered on debit balance. Then sales rupees 75,000. Sales is the revenue of the business. Whenever revenue increases, we credited the revenue account. So sales rupees 75,000 is entered on credit balance. Then return inwards. Inwards means expenses 1,000 rupees. Expenses, all expenses are debited. So return inward 1,000 rupees is entered on debit balance. Then discount allowed. This is the revenue account. So revenue account decrease because you paid the discount. So revenue account decrease. Whenever revenue account decreases, we debited the revenue account. So discount allowed rupees 800 is debited, is debit balance, is entered on debit balance. Then discount received rupees 1,000 rupees. Discount received is the revenue. Revenue increases. Whenever revenue increases, we credited the revenue account. So discount received 1,000 rupees is entered on credit balance because we credited it. Then wages. Wages is the wages is 2,900. Wages is an expenses. All expenses is debited. So wages rupees 2900 is entered on debit balance. Then salaries rupees 3500. Salaries is an expenses. All expenses are debited. So salaries 3500 is entered on debit balance. Then commission paid. So commission paid is expenses. So expenses will be debited. So commission paid rupees 1100 is entered on debit balance. Then general expenses 2000 rupees. All expenses are debited. So general expenses is debited. So general expenses is 2000 rupees is entered on debit balance. So we entered all the information into the trial balance accounts. Okay. So what we do, we have to calculate debit balance total separately and credit balance total separately. So to find the total, we need to add all the debit balance values. So for that we have to add 2800 plus 1,46,000 plus 10,000 plus 45,000 plus 1000 plus 800 plus 2,900 plus 3,500 plus 1,100 plus 2,000. What we get? How much rupees we get? We get 2,35,100 rupees on debit side total. This is the debit side total, debit balance total. Then to find credit balance total, we need to add the value of credit balance, that is 1,50,000 plus 500 plus 3,100 plus 5,500 plus 75,000 plus 1,000. How much rupees we get? We got 2,35,100 rupees. This is the credit balance total. So we find the total of debit balance and credit balance equally. So in trial balance, the debit and credit balance are always equal. So we find it. Okay. So do you have any doubt? Please comment it on the comment box. Thank you. Take care.